may as well have that in there. And this one.
Yeah, and that in there.
These are mine.
Yeah.
I think that's mine.
Yeah, it is. It's all yours.
I haven't got the right bra after that, but
That's it.
we'll do our best, as we say. We shall do our best. Have you sent me a cup of love this morning?
I didn't bring the pink, did I, over in that?
What pink?
Did I bring the jumpsuit in the other colour?
No.
Oh.
But that's all right. We'll get one of the girls to bring it. Marquita, can you ring the shop? And could you P1? And could you ask somebody to bring over the jumpsuit with the mesh insert in the shocking pink, in the fuchsia, any size?
Okay.
Thank you. There we are.
Not going to move them there.
I said, give me a cup of love this morning.
Me, yeah.
Yeah. You a bit tired this morning?
No, I am tired. Because you woke me up at 3:30 this morning.
I thought you was already awake.
No, she woke me up.
I think he woke me up, because I woke up about 3:45. Looked like that, and he's on his moan. So
So is this a professional?
Something that woke me. Did you fluff in the bed?
Oh my God.
Or was she watching Christmas movies?
No, I put the telly on there.
Yeah.
I'm watching something called, it's a bit dark and it's a bit spooky, called Mr. Mercedes.
Oh.
I'm on season 3, but I've got to the point now where I'm addicted to it.
Yeah, so you need to keep on watching it.
Well, so to the point that you put it on, I put it on in bed at 5 o'clock this morning,
Yeah.
and then wanted to go back to sleep, and then didn't want to
When
go
it
to
was-
work. But I'm here, look,
When it was time to get
I'm
up.
here on about, I don't know how many hours sleep.
Emily in Paris, I can't wait for.
Yeah, you said that. I haven't watched the last season.
Oh, you've got
So,
him.
Yes. Anyway, we're here, we're live. Oh, we're live, we've got 42 girls on.
What do people want?
Okay, so good morning everybody, good morning. And I am going to say best laid plans and all of that. This was supposed to be festive attire, which I have got festive attire here. Many pieces from my own wardrobe. So when I talk to you about festive attire, it is definitely going to be with conviction from the heart. So some of the pieces you would have seen me in previously at various events on my own personal pages, and some of the pieces are lined up for me to wear this season coming. Some of them may be a little bit tricky to get on. I've got various bras out there, so it could all go horribly wrong this morning, but I am just going to give you a bit of a feel for how I would dress on a festive attire. So that was the plan, and then I have this massive curveball swooming because we've had some fabulous pieces delivered this week, and we just said we can't not show the girls these pieces. So I'm not necessarily going to put them all on, and I won't need to put them all on, and I think these are just going to absolutely fly out the boutique. In fact, the one that I've got on, this is a restock, and you wouldn't have even, I didn't do this on the live, did I, at all? Because literally this flew out of the boutique on the first delivery. It didn't even make the live. We had some delivered yesterday, so I didn't want you girls to miss out. So I, hence, I'm going to show you this morning. I should just point out before Paul starts chitter-chattering, this piece, because people will probably ask about it, is a 2-piece. Effectively, you get a free shirt. This is the second time I've had this on this week. So the shirt, the blouse that I've got on is my own blouse from about 7 years ago, because I wanted to wear it again. So the shirt, the free shirt that comes with it, basically is in the wash. So I will talk to you about that and size and fit and everything. So if you're on, send us a heart, and then I'll send you over to Paul, and you can tell us who's on.
So my top fan, Janet Johnson, says good morning both from a rainy Kidderminster. Emmet at Penarth says morning all. Joel Musk says good morning all.
You have got a huge fan club though.
I haven't.
You are.
Kath Lewis says good morning to you all. Jules Bakshi says good morning from Cologne.
Oh, Cologne! Is that where you went for your birthday, darling? A big fat happy birthday God, I've lost a day. It's not yesterday, I think it was the day before.
Andrew Nolan says, good morning, everyone. Lorraine smiles, good morning, all. I'm sure you will all brighten up this rainy morning.
Oh,
No pressure then.
Mind you, it is so grim, it's not really going to take a lot to brighten up today, is it?
And morning, Janice Rosser says, morning girls and Paul, on a dreadful day, but I know you'll brighten it up for me. Charlotte Holland says, good morning.
Morning, Charlotte.
And Emma Penwell says, oh, we love you, Paul. Bless you.
I think he's just saying that.
But
I don't think they're real comments.
So Emma's known him when we were. Emma's known him when we worked in where did we work? Lloyd's TSB call centre, and they all hated him then. He was like the Ayatollah. He used to march down the corridors in the call centre like this. And they'd all go, Paul Tanner's coming, Paul Tanner's coming, quick, Paul Tanner's coming, put your headset on. They all loved me.
Yeah.
They wanted to get out of the call centre and come up to my department because I looked after all the complaints and sorted out all the problems. And they wanted to escape. It was like Escape from Colditz downstairs to come up to the Wizard of Oz. It was like over the rainbow. We were like the Emerald City upstairs. Ha 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 ha, with a couple of tra-la-las. That's the way we walk all day in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work out work, take it out for lunch, and then your day is done. Jolly good fun. There we are. That cheered you up, girls. I know we've got a compromise gone.
I got to tell you this. Emma Penwell said, he scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, see? I don't lie. I tell the truth.
Oh, but I love you too, Emma. Especially when you're going to send me my new puppy for Christmas. Anyway, right, so Dawn Taylor says, good morning, beautiful, as always, so fresh on a Saturday morning.
I'm not feeling that fresh, but thank you, I'll take the compliment.
Kerry Osborne says, good morning, all. Emma, I just said what Emma said, and that was it.
Yeah, I want to know if you would like me to sing another Wizard of Oz.
No.
Because I know all of them.
No. Please say no.
Anyway, okay, so I am going to start off with this because I did say send us some hearts. I'm not sure if any hearts are coming down the line. Paul will tell me.
A few, but not many.
So it is worth sending some hearts. It is worth commenting, sharing, blah, 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 blah. Because on Christmas Eve, I am going to give vouchers to 3 winners. I did sort of think there's a lot of people making a huge amount of effort to be part of this competition, and I did think, should we share the love a little bit wider and sort of divvy up what I've said I'm going to do, but that's quite hard once I've said I'm going to do something. So it'll be interesting to hear what you think, because at the end of the day it's going to be you girls that are going to win the vouchers. But I did say I was going to give 3 prizes, 150, 75 and 50. But if you all think it's okay to divvy that up a little bit wider with the same amount of money divvied up, then we will. So how could you be in the chance of getting a prize, a Christmas present from me, Paul and the girls on Christmas Eve? Well, all we're asking is like, share, comment. And there will be no bias whatsoever, because the person that is going to judge this is Meta. Now, apparently, so Meta is the owner of Facebook and Instagram, etc., etc. And Meta actually have the capabilities of scoring you. So I have had a spreadsheet sent to me this week of the top 10 scores that have been scored by Meta. And there's some very interesting names on there, there's some very regular names on there, and there's some names of girls that have definitely been liking, commenting and sharing. Now, I think there must be some weighting in the Meta scoring. So for example, if you just do an emoji, maybe you get 5 points. If you do a comment, you might get 10 points. But if you share, you might get 50 points, because there's, just looking at the scores, there's obviously stuff of however they grade it. So I don't know, I'm not in Meta's mind. and I am just doing the Miss Marple, trying to work out how Meta are working it out. But, so to recap, there will be, at the moment, 3 prizes, but if you would like us to share the love wider, we could maybe make the top 10 people, and we'll work out a structure of who gets what voucher-wise. If you're saying no, stick to 3, we'll stick to 3. If you say share the love, then we'll make it the top 10. No bias from us. There will be no putting in hat and pulling names out, etc. It will be the top 10 names as graded by Meta. And as I said, it's your comments, your shares, your likes, etc. that will give you points awarded by Meta. So I'll leave you with those thoughts, and I will leave you have a think of whether you would like some vouchers as a Christmas present on Christmas Eve from me, Paul and the girls. I probably will be drunk. I definitely will be at home because my nest will be full of my chicks. So I will, not sure if I'll go live or video it, but it will be from my home, which is feeling very, very festive right now. Any more comments, Paul?
So there's a couple of people that are saying about sharing the love, and but not that many responses. So if they could keep it.
How many have asked me to do another song?
None.
There were no comments about your singing.
I bet there was, and I bet you're just not reading them out.
Correct. Correct.
Ding dong, the witches said. That's what they used to think about you. When we were upstairs and you were Ayatollah down in the call centre, we were like, ding dong, the witches said. No, we called somebody else the witch, actually. And she was female. Ding dong, the witches said, and she's not dead. She's gone where the goblins go. Below, below, below your heart. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells out. Oh, I love the Wizard of Oz. Child, we gotta go book. What's it called?
Wicked.
Wicked the something. Wicked the final ending. The whatever. We gotta do that.
Lorraine Smile says one more song may be nice. Lorraine, can you just put useful comments on? I've got a lot of Christmas trees from Jackie Rattenbury.
Oh gosh.
Okay. And Sue Hatch says share the love. So does Kay Thomas. And Sylvia Rowland says the embellished top that Jodie has on only available in one size. Anyone know what size it will fit, please?
Well, we'll crack on with the show, and maybe I'll do another song halfway through the show. Okay. As I say, this was supposed to be about a festive going out wear. This is a potentially festive going out wear because it is beautiful. So it is a 2-piece top. It's a tank and a shirt, and I would say comfortably, very comfortably, it's going to fit to a 14, possibly a 16. The shirt underneath, which comes with it, and this is $59.99 for the 2 pieces. I mean, we've had people say, oh, I don't want the tank top, I don't want the shirt, I just want the tank top. But to be honest with you, I have to say, if I was buying in something like this would be $59.99 anyway, with all of this embellishment. So if you just think, actually, I'm getting the shirt for free, and it is a beautiful, very, very crisp cotton. The only reason I haven't got my matching shirt on today is because I've already worn mine this week. This is my own, it's not a sample or a model one. So I just put it over another blouse out of my wardrobe. So the shirt is generous. So I would say the shirt is potentially going to be up to a 16. The tank top then is just going to be tighter on a 16. So I would say up to 14/16 from about a size. This is going to be generous on a size 10, 12. But because you've got the tank top to bring it all in, that doesn't matter either. I've got my shirt tucked in, but it is also very nice if you wore it like that. You could then wear it over leggings. $59.99. These did not even make the live the first time that they were in the boutique. So I have the same feeling that these are going to fly. I think it's called Tina. Is it called Tina? So we'll put the link on of Tina, and it comes in 2 colours, ivory and black.
You could dress them up or have them a bit more casual.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jen. So I'm sort of quite a dressy person anyway. where I've worn this to work, but if you're super casual in the day, as in you're in uniform or you're in trackies or leggings, depending on what your job is, that this would be dressed up for you. I mean, I've got it with the Ash 30. I told you that they were back last week. So the Ash 30 black trousers, and I've got it with trainers, but you could put this with a heel and it would be a very, very dressed up outfit. I'm loving all this sort of festive knitwear at the moment. So, what else have I got on here? So Ash 30 in the ivory. Look at that. That is just absolutely super. You know, winter white has really been my colour. So look, I've got the ivory trainers on. Ash 30 in, I think they call this beige or taupe. Looks beautiful then with Tina cream. So you can see why we, as a little bit of a curveball, and decided to show you these pieces. The Pringle stuff.
We've had a bit of a technical issue with Instagram. For some reason, the live ended, but I've just restarted it. So anybody that's watching on Instagram.
Okay, welcome back. I don't know how long we had an outage, but Instagram is very, very funny with these lives. So I would say if you are an Instagrammer and you're watching and you're loving the lives, maybe move to the dark side and come over to Facebook, because we don't have these problems on Facebook, and people love the show via Facebook.
There's a question about, there's two questions actually. Sylvia Rowland said that your trousers are lovely and can you talk about those, which I know you're going to do in a minute.
Yeah.
And also somebody on Instagram before the live went down said, you always look very glamorous, and could you share with us the details of your foundation, please?
I will do. And they wanted me to sing another song?
No, that hasn't come through. That was on the live that went. That's probably why the live went down. You're singing, they probably thought I can't cope with that.
I'll go back to Ash 30. So this Pringle look is massive at the moment. Pringle, it's almost like the golf. I call it like the golfing jumper, and the Fair Isle jumpers as well. A huge look. So we've had some Fair Isle. Now we've got some great options of the Pringle-esque type jumper. Two beautiful colours. So again, lovely with the Ash 30. So Ash 30 is a Melissa J trouser. It is, I think it's $49.99 off the top of my head. Yes, they wash like a dream. Very little ironing. In fact, probably if you hung them up like this straight from the wash, they wouldn't need any. I am a complete obsession with ironing, so I do iron mine. I've got two pairs of this beige colour. Let me see, do they call it beige? Just to be sure. Getting low on stock on this. Stone, sorry, they call this stone. Mine have been in and out the wash all season, and they look exactly the same as this brand new pair. Size-wise, I would say from a size 12 through easily to a 16 stroke 18, because the leg is quite wide, as long as then maybe you have something a little bit longer to cover the tummy area in the size 18. But there's plenty of stretch with them, but comfortably up to a size 16. So if you're liking that Pringle look, that looks absolutely gorgeous with the stone. And this look, so we've the ash, this is all Ash 30, black stone, maybe some navy, and some black. That looks fabulous. What am I going to say, Tom?
You need to shirt under
Oh my God, you put a white shirt under that, just with the collar, have the cuffs showing. That would look absolutely gorgeous as well. So many options. I'm not going to put them all on. The carry cape. We've had quite a few questions this week. Have you got any more? Will you be getting any more? Of the colours that we've had, the colours that are sold out, there will be no more. So carry as we know it, this one with this sort of felty type material, $32.99. There will be no more coming. If they do no colours in the new year, possibly, but existing, we're not having anything else. So if you have been thinking that this is on your list, you need to get one, I would get your fastest fingers on the keyboards very, very quickly. because we're down to
I think two navy, tan,
single camel, fuchsia
Navy.
one,
navy.
black
Royal.
sold out, red sold out,
Royal blue, isn't it?
royal blue, I think we got one left,
Yeah.
pale pink, which I will give you the nod. There's a lot of pale pink and pastels coming through early in the new year. How fabulous does this look? So if you did ash and then you put some pale pink with that, so when we get to that real depressing, dreary time in the new year, I can tell you we will not be dreary in the Queen Bee, because it will be light and it will be bright and we will have new fresh colours coming through. There's not much dreary about us, is there, Paul? Should we sing
No.
another song?
No. So, lots more Christmas trees from Jackie. Kerry Osborne says, beautiful outfit with the trousers. Jackie Rattenbury says, yes, another song, please. I wish I hadn't worked that one out. Get us into the Christmas spirit. Pat Warren said, miss the singing. And Lily Gray says, hey, hey, from Abu Dhabi.
She would sing with me, but
But she's got a good voice, whereas you haven't.
She's got a good voice and she'd drown me out, yeah. No, I'm not ready.
No, you can't sing.
Yeah, look, look how festive we are in the boutique. So it might be raining sideways outside, but in the boutique, it is full of joy. Ready? Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Right, okay. Moving on. This one, I don't even know what this is called, but I went into a little bit of a panic. And I was like, oh my God, I need one. But I haven't had one because I've been trying to help you girls out in being able to get some of these nice pieces, because this was so limited for me. I literally took all the stock that they had left. It's $42.99. It's two pieces again. So you've got a lace undercurrent thingy.
Underlay.
Underlay. And then you've got a little tanky on the top. It's called Mabel. I haven't put it on, but I would say again, up to about 14 to 16. So you're going to be fine on your overtop, but your undercurrent is going to be a little bit neater. So as long as you realise that it's going to be tight, no, I'd say 14 on that, looking at the stretch. Looking on the stretch on that. Let's have a look at the boobies. So when it goes out, it's going to go up. Comfortable 14, possibly 16 at a push. You girls know your dress size better than I do. You know where your bigger points, your curvier points are. But we are loving Mabel. So again, Mabel works with...
You can have that with the shirt as well, can't you?
Yeah, so if you wanted a different look, you could take out the lace undercurrent and put that with a shirt. So these pieces, for the price, $59.99 and $42.99 for two pieces, they are amazing value. So if we just go back to the Ash 30, that looks gorgeous. If we go to Mabel in this beautiful wine colour, also, looks fabulous with, look at that,
yeah, that's nice.
with the Ash 30 in the stone. But it also looks, if you think, oh my God, I can never keep those trousers clean, it looks very, very nice with the wine because it's tonal. It's not bang on in colour, but because you've got that break of cream and it's very, very tonal, that certainly works. So there is some fabulous pieces. You can see why we threw ourselves a curveball and had to show you all of this. There is one last thing. I am going to show you this. I got asked this week, funny enough, for some faux leather trousers in cream. And I said, hold that thought because I've got some coming in. I wasn't sure when they were coming in. Look, we haven't even steamed them. They're that fresh out of the packet yesterday. These definitely are only from 8 to size 14. So a large is a 12. So small is 8, medium is 10, large is 12, extra large is 14, and they are a neat fit. So before I go into sort of some other stuff, I will put these on for you to show you what the fit is like. They come in two colours, so we've got that beautiful camely taupe colour and this winter white. And it's not going to be difficult to work out. Everything that I've shown you this morning is going to work with these pieces.
Yeah,
That looks gorge. That looks lovely with the well, actually it looks nice with that as well. There's no, I say to you, there's never any wrong. It's down to your individual styling as to how you want to put all this together. That with that. Take out the top. Look at that with that. And I haven't got a carry in the camel here, but the carry in the camel with those trousers would look $1 million. And these are only $32.99. So I will put a pair on for you, but they are neat fit. They are only going to go up to size 14. They're not going to go up to size 16. Okay, any questions, Paul?
No, Pat Warren said she missed the singing. Isn't she the lucky one? Sarah Nicholas says, please can I have a tune from Jodie? No. Kath Lewis says, I've got 2 pairs in black. They wash amazing. Pop on a hanger. No ironing for me. I think she's on about the ash trousers.
She's better washer than me. She's there to get them out the washing machine. I generally forget.
Lorraine Smile says, the ash trousers are fabulous. I've got every colour.
I might have a navy pair now.
They're nice because they...
And where are they going to go?
Well, there's so much navy coming in the new year. I think I might regret it if I don't have a pair. Sorry.
Kerry Osborne says, love the pink jumper, so pretty. And Dawn Taylor says, got one of each in tank top. Love the embellishment on the tank tops.
That's nice, isn't it?
I think Pat Warren heard the singing then. Sean Gurner says, morning everyone. And I think, oh no, Kerry Osborne says, loving the twin tops. And Chris Kelly says, saw the Tina twin set when I was in yesterday, but was in a rush. Just put that right by ordering.
They literally, we probably just put them out, I would have thought.
Yeah, because when we were steaming them yesterday,
you came in and we did a handover Thursday night to Friday, so yeah.
My Instagram's gone again, isn't it?
Okay, well let's not waste
so no, I won't.
positive energy
So
on negative
I won't. And Jackie Rattenby wants to know what trainers you've got on, Jodie.
Sold out, sorry. These didn't even make the live. They're Marco Tozzi. Marco Tozzi haven't got any. We've begged, tried to steal, borrow, everything. But they're gone, sorry.
And Kerry Osborne has asked for the link for the white trousers, please, for the white faux trousers that you're going to put on.
White trousers. So these are called, and I'm sure my Marquita is on it and it's already been done, but for those that like to look themselves, these are called Kate, and I will put a pair of those on because they are fabulous. There is just one more. This is a gorge. I have these myself. I didn't realise we had one pair left. These are called Rum Raisin Colour. They're a K design. They've poshly called them vegan leather trousers, but they're faux leather trousers. Basically, no animals were harmed making them. They're $79.99. They're a size 14. They are incredible. I have these myself. They are the softest crop puller with a pocket. And again, these are going to go so well with all of these pieces that we've got here. This.
Yeah, that looks nice.
This. I know. And I was torn whether to put these on today. But obviously I didn't. This. So it all goes. Whatever pieces you choose today from this selection, there is absolutely no wrong styling. You could not go wrong. But as I said, I eagle-eye spotted these yesterday in the boutique, and I thought, even though we've only got one pair left, I must show them. So you can see they're a nice fit.
Nice and soft and
so soft, and they're so soft inside as well. In fact, I found a pair of ankle boots that I've had in my wardrobe, and this is why my wardrobes are so vast. I found a pair of boots that goes with these perfectly, and I must have had them at least 12, maybe 14 years. We had them when we first opened the business, and we were just a shoe shop. And they work with this absolutely brilliantly. And they're like brand new because this colour has become really fashionable this year, but when I had them, there wasn't a lot of that colour around. So hang on to your stuff, girls, because it does come around. Now,
So you're going to try those on?
yeah, I will. When I get in there,
Just I got a couple of people asking you to try them on.
I will try them. I've got a lot of talking to do at the
He's
minute.
being bossy today, isn't he?
I know, he is the Ayatollah of the call centre. Okay, so just to finish off all of this look, I think I might have shared with you that but not in a big way, because the stock of these Valentino handbags has been flying out. These are not fake Valentinos, they're not copy Valentinos. There's actually 2 Valentino brands. There's very expensive Valentino that is about £5 a bag, and then there's this Valentino who actually founded his company before the expensive Valentino. They both have legal entity to use the Valentino name. So this is why I say they're not fake Valentinos. This, I think, has got to be my favourite shape. Anybody that knows me will know that I love my handbags. This one is just super. So it's sort of big enough for the day if you were going out to lunch, and it's definitely not too big if you were going out for an evening. So if you were going out for an evening, you've just got that little shoulder, this sort of look, this sort of look. This can come off, or you can have it just dipping over, and then you've got another 2 straps inside. So I'm going to show you then, if you were going out in the day, you've got this webbing strap, which then turns this into a much more casual bag, and then you've also got a long strap in the faux leather material. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time because you want me to put trousers on, but I'll just adjust that a little bit. So then as soon as you put that on, it becomes a lot more casual. And then when you bring it in with all of these pieces that I've been showing you today, you are just going to be a super, super stylish lady if you pull all of this together. Valentino bags are a little bit more than the Alice Wheeler. I think this one's about, off the top of my head, 115, 120. An amazing Christmas present for you if you want to give the nod to your husband, but tell him not to come in Christmas Eve because I think they will all be gone. It comes in this colour, and it also comes in black. So if you think £115, I would want it to go with everything version. If you like that sort of look, you just don't want to pay £115 for a handbag, but it is better than, you've got your Alice Wheeler option. These are always great value, great options. $36.99. So is it just the, it's just the webbing strap on this one, isn't it? So you've got your webbing strap, but all the colours that are going to work with what I've shown you today. Where's that trouser gone? Lost the trouser. There we go. It all works, and then with your Alice Wheeler, you always get a little bee keyring as well. Wheeler. And this comes in other colours. The actual name of the bag is, it's called a mini Soho. So if you just, that link will go on, but if you search mini Soho, there may be some other colours left. But that has taken quite a hit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
All our stock has taken a hit. On a daily basis, I'm stripping things off the website because everything is sold out. And the next lot of deliveries, unless we get a little curveball like this, is our spring deliveries. Now, if that isn't enough, I'm going to talk to you very quickly about accessories, because this all landed yesterday as well, because we were completely out of gloves, and it's getting flipping cold. So LG 014, $18.99, beautiful faux leather, very, very soft. They don't look plastic and nasty. And then with the black faux fur, you can see in the wine the detail. See that stitching detail there with the faux fur cuff. And this one is, we've got some more of this coming in, because this I think is going to be a massive winner. This is gorgeous. So you've got your sort of faux suede on the one side, then you've got this flat fur on the other with the lovely Gucci chain detail. I think they're all $18.99, and they've all got the little finger stitching, so you can still use your phone. I was going to say something else, but I would have been a little bit not. Yeah. Yeah, this one, the faux leather as well, has got the little finger stitching. £18.99. If the finger stitching is not enough for you and you need a little bit more of your fingers availability, then fingerless gloves have been a big hit in the shop this season. We had some faux fur ones. I fluff up my nose now. This one. Would you like my fingers out? This one, I'll give you the code, is HA316, £18.99. Very, very nice. Chunky knit. Then you've got a little bit of sparkle knit with the button detail and faux fur. 3 colours. There's your 3 colours. Wine, black, and the cream. So, now, just to give Paul a laugh and mess my hair up.
Oh my God.
I'm not a hat girl.
You are? You are? You're not a hood girl.
Not a hood girl.
You look good,
I know
really
that.
good
I
in
look
hats.
ridiculous in a bobble hat. Because my head is so small, it's like a little peanut head. No, my head's tiny.
Just put it on and shut up.
So, if I need my ears warm, a headband is usually quite a better look. So we just had these delivered. I can't hear you now.
Wish we could hear you.
And these are £16.99. So again, a lovely Secret Santa.
What are they called, Jode?
I don't know. HA something.
Well, it would be helpful.
Oh, and Nikita will be on it. She'll have done it. This is SD125, £16.99. So that, I think, either the fingerless or any of those gloves, the chain one, the faux leather one, that makes a lovely Christmas present, stocking filler for anybody of any age. You've got your fingerless, you've got your beautiful Gucci-esque one with your flat fur and your chain, or you've got your faux leather one. All of that looks great together. And before you ask, the headband only comes in black. Actually, I am going to mention, because somebody asked about what foundation I use. So before I go on to the festive wear, and I do know I need to try that trouser on, so I'll put that in there. So most people know that I've had some procedures on my face, so I wear Factor 50. But I wear, it's not a foundation, it's a tinted Factor 50 cream. So I have no foundation on my face today whatsoever. The only makeup that I've got on, apart from obviously my eye makeup and my lippy, but my actual base on my skin is Helio Care. It's a Factor 50 tinted cream. So if anybody wants information of that, I'm more than happy for you to private message me, and I'll talk through, or I'll give you the details of what I use. And then I just put a little bit of bronzer or blusher on as well. So it gives you great coverage, but it is also obviously protecting your face as well, because it is a 5-star rating on a UVA and UVB coverage from the sun as well. So send us some love. I'm going to dash off. And I'm going to try the, whatever they're called, Kate. I'm going to try Kate on, and then I'll go into some evening wear. What I was going to say, because those that know that I am protecting my face way more than I used to, believe it or not, even though we're in the depths of December, I have finally managed to source the Audrey Hepburn sun hatting. And I know I said to my supplier, you're nuts, it's December, and I thought, do you know what, I'd rather get the stock in now than not have the chance of getting the stock later on in the season. And there's a lot of people that go abroad because they escape this sideways rain and the cold temperatures that are coming, and you are going to struggle to get sun hat. So we will have next week the Audrey Hepburn. Those that follow me, you'll see me in my pictures in Dubai, etc., with that Audrey Hepburn hat on. So they are on their way, girls.
Is that in both colours?
Limited on, I've bought black, and then I've bought a few white, because if you're obsessed like me and it all has to match, hence I bought the 2 colours. Yeah. If you are interested in one of those, you can message in the comments, and then we'll do our best to send the link directly to you when they arrive. That's probably the best way of doing it. So this is Kate. This is Kate. So you can see they're quite neat. This is the large that I've got on here. But what a fit. So you haven't got that pulling on the pockets because you've got the faux pocket there stitched down. That sort of pleating seam detail. Fit lovely on the bum. They come really high on the waistlines, but fit in. They're not gapy here, and length them perfect for a trainer, a little ankle boot, or a stiletto heel.
Yeah, nice round the waist that
It's very, very neat. Once these are gone, there is no more stock. So Kate is in taupe and in winter white, small, medium, large, extra large, 8 through to size 14, will not fit a 16. Shall I quickly put that one on? That'll be too big though, so
yeah.
I won't show that one. That should just...
Right, what are you going on to next? 14 trousers on.
Right, what shall I do?
What about start with the little dresses?
Shall I start with this one?
Yeah.
Is this mine? This is mine, isn't it? Yeah.
That's the one you wore in Dubai.
Yes. So I'm going to be as best I can because this will take some time to try each of these dresses on, but we'll work through it as best we can. I'll sing if you want me to.
No.
Ask the question, comment, send love. But I think, what if I was you girls and I'd want to be in for one of these prizes, I think what I would do is I would share, because I think sharing might give you some more points. I don't know. I'd like to get into Meta's mind. I'd like to get into Meta's bank account, that's for sure. Shall I change my bra or shall I just put the straps down?
And then we can have a...
So bear with me, I'm not going to have the right knickers, bra, underwear, earrings, etc, with all of this stuff, but I can assure you, as can Paul, my fanatic detail when I am going out to have the right bra, the right underwear, the right jewellery, the right handbag, etc. There is a little bit of an obsession.
Do you want that one?
I'm getting it right. No.
No, you didn't use that.
So I'll pull those, take my socks off, pull my straps down. Pull my straps down. So you can tell this is mine because I've obviously got something on it. So if somebody says, oh, that's dirty, this one isn't for sale.
That's probably thinking your party.
It's probably, champagne or... What did we eat when we went back? We had pizza takeaway, didn't we? It's probably cheese. Oh. So, this we called the Dubai yacht dress because I wore this for my birthday this year on a yacht party. But I think this dress really would take you anywhere. So excuse the bra. It comes in fuchsia pink, which is stunning, absolutely stunning. It is £249 and it comes from size 8 through to size 14 and there is no more. I mean, I think if we wanted to get more of this, we would have to put a special order in, which is unlikely. I took all the stock that the company had after we had so many requests of what dresses Jodie got on. So I'm wearing a size 14 in this. So the underdress fits me quite neatly, but I've got room in it. But I wouldn't say, I would say size, what am I trying to say? I would size up rather than down. It's not generous fit, it's neat fit. So if the underdress is quite tight, what is nice is that these circles are very much a distraction. So you can't really, if your tummy's a little bit tight on your tummy, you can't really see it because you've got all of this sort of circle distraction. So in the black, we have got an 8, a 10 and a 12, and I would say that's true to size, if not on the small size. So if you are a 10, and we've only got a 12 left, I would say it's worth trying.
Yeah, definitely.
Would you?
Yeah.
So if any, what I'm saying is size up rather than down. And then in the pink, now I'm in a 14 and I'm a 12 to 14 at the moment. In the pink we have 8, 10, 12, 14. The 14 won't fit a 16. The 14 will be more like a 12 to 14. So I hope that helps with the sizing. I'll just show you again what the fit is like underneath by moving all of this. Yes, I just tucked my bra in. I wore a strapless bra. I wore these shoes, which are my own. However, you are a big fan of the Perspex shoes. I'm a big fan of the Perspex shoes because they are the most comfortable evening shoe that you'll put on your feet. You are going to pee your pants when you see the Perspex shoes that I have got coming in next year. In fact, you're going to pee your pants. I'm having sleepless nights because I have bought that many. I don't know where we're going to put them on. So right now what I've done is I've made it Paul's problem, not my problem, to find out where we're going to put them all. So I know I'll get questions about the shoes. They are my own, but we will have Perspex shoes covered off for spring next year. How's about that? Okay, so shall we put on maybe something like this?
Yeah. Turn around and then I can undo your zip, you undo your neck.
Amanda Hicks said that was stunning. Janice Rosser said, what a fabulous dress on you, Jodie. Norma Bothy said, you look fabulous. Julian Musk says, looks fab, very glamorous. And Kerry Osborne said, happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you. It was a month ago. But I can't say I'm still celebrating because I'm winging my way down to Christmas now. So, this...
Celebrating when our baby comes home.
Yes.
No, I didn't, because I thought...
I'll deal with it with his... I'll put it down to fate, I think. Okay.
Pat Warren says you look fabulous.
Thank you, Jules. Okay, so this one, if that was just too much skin for you, and I get it, and we are all a little bit wary about what we've got on show. Well, I think I only need to say 2 words about having too much on show, and those 2 words this week would be Amanda Holden. Goodness me, I am a massive fan of Amanda Holden, but I just think it went a little bit too far this week. Might be a little bit controversial me saying that, but anyway, you'll all be Googling now what she wore this week if you haven't seen her.
I saw it this morning. I thought it was fine.
I'm sure you did. Maybe we're all a little bit jealous that our reels don't look like that, but there's a time and a place, isn't there? Anyway, so if the last yacht circle dress was too much skin for you, or you might feel the cold, or you might go, actually, I'm going to sort of be indoor-outdoor event, and I am going to be cold in that, this is a lovely option. This is a collar away tunic dress, stretchy, pocket. It's got all this lovely crochet detail at the top. This one, yes, I have still got those evening shoes on, but you could do with 100 denier, black opaque tights and an ankle boot. You could do it with a long boot, you could do it with a court shoe, lots of options. And then look at this little beauty. If you were then going to somewhere that was I don't know, I'm making all of this up, a carol service or a lunch or a whatever, it is all in the attention to detail. And I will say, I am a fuss arse, the attention to detail in my world, in my life, is off the scale.
Yes.
So it isn't just about the dress, it's about the whole look, the polished, finished attention to detail. The coat, the bag, the earrings, the lipstick, etc., etc. People say to me, "Oh, Jodie, you always look lovely," and I say, "I don't wake up looking like this. It takes a lot of effort, and that effort is about the effort, girls, that you put into yourself because you deserve it. And believe me, if you put the effort into yourself, it does make you feel good. And when those compliments come in." That sort of elevation of confidence just grows even more. So if I was going to be going somewhere in this, a luncheon, a carol service, I would, in fact, this is my own, I would be wearing this coat with it. So it's giving me that winter white because it is so uplifting. The pleated back detail, the contrast belt, the contrast buttons, let me do that up. We don't have many left of this, but we do have a few, a smidgen, is Carla Away. It is a real beauty. So I'm sort of letting you into my world here, because this, so far, this rail, it is all in my wardrobe.
So I got a question on the coat. Gail Oliver has said what colour, what size is it?
We haven't got many left, so I would say possibly 14. Gail, there's only a 16 left. Is it that it?
Yeah.
Okay, we've only got a 16 left.
Jackie Ranbury says, love the dress. All your hard work has certainly paid off for you. Look stunning.
Oh, thank you.
Carol Jones says, very glamorous. Helen Roberts says, loving the shoes. Do you have any in stock, please?
I think I've covered that off. We will. In fact, we're going to have to build a house to stock the amount of, not this exact one, but Perspex shoes. So just going back to this, and I'm saying my wardrobe is on this rail. I have this dress in white. This is it in black. If a dress option is not for you, it also comes in a blouse option. So going back to the black, if we had the black ash, that either black and white would be gorgeous, or black on black would be an option, and then you could add a fabulous coat over the top. And this is how my mind works. I lie there in bed thinking about what I'm going to wear. If I've got events coming up, I'm thinking well in advance of what I'm going to wear to these events.
So Kerry Osborne says, stunning coat. Lorraine Smiles says, coat is stunning. And that's it. The other thing I was going to mention whilst you're changing is that our lovely Lorna from Swansea is recovering from flu.
Oh,
so she was looking forward. She was looking forward to watching it this morning, so that you could cheer her up.
Oh,
so
well,
hopefully you've achieved that.
Lorna. Would you like? I don't know a song called with Lorna in it. Otherwise, I would have done a personalised rendition of a song.
happy birthday. That's the only one we know. Hold on. Oh, she's got a hot drink and sitting there now.
Where's my?
No, it's that way, isn't it?
Oh my god.
It's round that way.
Oh, right. Okay. So you might go, actually, those dresses are too short for me. So here we are. We've got you covered. Another Carla. You can tell I love Carla. So in my going out wardrobe, there is really only 3 labels in my going out wardrobe. Carla Away, Kevin John, Benny Infantino. They are my go-to. The UK representative of Carla Away, she has become a very, very good friend of mine. Kevin John, he's my buddy. He designs now dresses bespoke for me. And Benny Infantino, I have to say, I'm super blessed, and when I went to the Royal Variety, I was the first to wear a 2026 collection dress from them. Personally handed over to me by Venny herself in her design studio. So I am a lucky girl in that I have access to these things, but I hope my vision and my style and my attention to detail helps you girls when you're choosing what to wear. So this one a little bit longer, lovely length. This is fantastic on the shape, to give you shape. It brings the waistline in. Yes, it is plungy. Yes, it is booby. But if you've got boobs, the high necks just don't work. So probably if I modelled this on our website, I would have, I don't know how much feedback from the Americans saying that my chest needs to be covered and it's aging and I need to cover my boobs up. But actually, I'm not doing an Amanda Holden here. I'm just playing to the neckline that works with somebody that is short from the nape of my neck to my top of my cleavage. I haven't got boobs on show. The top of my cleavage is quite high. So naturally dresses do come quite plungy when I put a V-neck dress on. You could, if you're rounded on the shoulder, you could add a little shoulder pad into this, and that would create a fantastic silhouette as well.
Your mother would.
Yeah, she would, but she's right. But what it actually does is I haven't got rounded shoulders, but just by me putting a shoulder pad in there, it will actually bring your waistline in even further. So if you watch, that's without, you put a shoulder pad in and it will cinch in the waist even further and give you a nice silhouette there. Lovely sleeve, collar away, very, very simple to wear, zip at the back, that just belts around. I don't know how much it is, but we will have put the link on. How much is this one?
£189.
£189.
And what's the code?
51041. We have, I've got a size 12 on, so if anybody's asking size-wise, I have got a size 12.
So whilst you're changing, Sue Wheatley says, Jodie, you are the most stylish lady ever. Still waiting for you to model a bin bag.
We're going to make a dress out of the bin bag.
Yeah, we are.
We promised to do that, and we're going to...
Well, I want to do a competition actually of where maybe some
Shall I
students.
turn the camera around?
No, where some students.
That would
maybe,
increase our viewers. Yeah, that would increase our viewers. Sorry, I got
Where
distracted.
some students. I'm changing my bra, trying to, and this bra still may not be right, but I'm gonna, and I need to change my shoe with this one as well, to go a little bit higher. I don't think we've done too badly actually, do you? Because these are
You know when you say things like that, then you catch your thought.
baby steps, baby steps, baby steps.
And Janet said, there is a song, Tell Laura I Love Her.
Oh.
But it's Lorna. But it doesn't matter, it's near enough.
Tell Luna I love her.
Oh.
Tell Luna I do.
We do love Lorna.
Hope that's made you feel better. Okay, so I haven't quite got the right. I put a nude bra on here. This is risque, but it's not Amanda Holden risque. So it's. Am I done it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a jumpsuit. Let me put on. Do I need a higher heel? A little bit. Let me put these on. So. Oh dear, 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 dear. I think what would work with this is actually a stick-on boobies, or a black bra that actually looks like it's part of the dress. I think when I wore it, I probably had stick-on and then the boobs just didn't move. So let me just go a little bit higher. There's not much left of this, and we have got it because we get lots of questions that says, have you got that in big sizes? Now, what does big sizes actually mean? So, because we go up to a size 28, whereas some people might deem a size 16 as a big size if they're thinking, you know, they go to shops like Zara and they're all extra small and double extra small, etc. So this jumpsuit, black, I think we've got a 16.
Yeah.
And fuchsia, we've got a 16 and an 18. Now, I think for the curvy girls, this is an amazing, sexy piece. You have got everything covered, but it's just got the illusion of maybe things not being so covered. If this was this is mesh, so this mesh is here, and this mesh is all covered. So if you didn't want to be as risque as this, you could wear a black slip underneath so that you haven't got so much showing here, and you haven't got the sides would then be covered as well. So this can be as risque or as not risque as you want it to be. I have just put a nude bra on so you can see the nude panel here and here and here. But as I said, you can make it however you want it in terms of these mesh pieces. Our dressmaker would actually be able to put black pieces in if you wanted it. And then you could wear a full bra. So, lengthwise for you tall girls, not a problem because it comes in like super long. If you're probably 5'10" upwards, it's still going to be long enough for you. I had to have mine shortened, so this is shortened. You've got two at the front and two at the back. You've got a side pocket and then just a zip fastening. And then all of this panel work is all edged in diamante. Just incredible. This is £299. So all of the today, for example, if you went to Nadine Marabi Her clothes are beautiful, but they're mass produced, they're all over the internet, and you're going to have a fear, am I going to walk into an event and somebody else is going to be in a Nadine Marabi? Possibly, and you've paid a huge amount of money to potentially be in something that somebody else is going to be in. I mean, we sometimes we have one-offs. I've got a finale dress for you here that is a one-off to us, which is a Carla, and there aren't any stockists in our area, so the chances are of you being in the same dress or the same outfit as something from the Queen Bee are very, very, very slim. But you're not paying any more money. If anything, you're paying less money than you are in some of these mass-produced pieces. So, any questions, comments?
No,
queries?
they've gone very quiet. No
They're
hearts.
stunned by my
Quiet.
singing.
Yeah, probably to
I'm
stop
going to have
singing.
requests every week now, aren't I? Can you sing a song to me at whatever?
What venue? Yeah.
This one, I haven't bought any trousers in to put this on, but depending on your height, we actually sold this week to a lady that is one of our shorter ladies as a dress. I'm tempted to put it on and just come out in it with just my legs, as long as you don't judge me, so that you can see what it looks like. This is a Frank Lyman. It's a fringy tunic, and I will let you into a secret. Bonnie Tyler has had this from us. In fact, we called it the Bonnie Top. She had this for one of her shows. It's just fab. So I will take that back in and have a little think about whether I put that on. This one there's only one left. Now this is really, really, really tricky to put on. What's the time? I potentially can try and get this on. The reason it's tricky is there's 2 layers, and the layers are joined. Is this mine?
Yeah.
This is mine.
Yeah. So
But we've got one, haven't we?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is mine, but we have one of these in a size 10. So what I'm going to say is, this is going to be tricky. I've got one left in a size 10. It's Carla away. It's like chainmail with feathers, and then it's got an underdress. If there's any size 10 ladies on that would really like to see this on, I will try and make the effort to put this on in the loo. If you just want to see it on because you just want to see it on, I won't do that. I only have a size 10. So if there's any size 10 ladies that would like to see it on, message. Paul will keep an eye on the comments, and we'll decide whether we're going to put that one on or not.
Chris Kelly said, I bought the Frank Lyman top last year and it's fabulous.
It is gorgeous. Right, I'm going to, shall I brave it and put this on?
Yeah. Just so they can see. She could wear it with leather trousers.
Yes. Or I can make you put it on with your leather trousers.
I think you need a bit tighter ones though, not too
Yes,
flary.
you do need like a skinny legging or a,
rather
yeah.
than a flared.
Yes.
I'll have that one.
So the only other comment that I've got is that Gillian Musk said that they were quiet because they're busy taking it all in.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm giving you a little bit of confidence to go, do you know what, I'm going to go for it. And because, do you know what, the one thing I will say about Amanda Holden is she's gone for it. And, you know, maybe we are all a little bit envious that she's got a rear that looks like that and mine looks like a bag of Jaffa oranges.
She's tiny though, isn't she, when we saw her in Dubai?
Yes, she is absolutely
Short than that
minuscule.
as well.
Well,
Yeah.
she's
Short
tiny.
and
She's short
tiny.
and like, oh my god, tiny.
Really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, don't pull faces like that. You should be lucky with what you've got.
I am.
Be thankful.
I am thankful for what I've got.
Okay. So this is, I'm being brave now, this is the Frank Lyman fringe top. Do you know what, I think if this had another layer of fringe, I would wear this as a dress. In fact, I might need to speak to Angie, our dressmaker, and say, can you turn this into a dress for me? I know the answer would be yes, but how fabulous as a top over some leather trousers. So, yeah, I couldn't go out like this with this
Like
short.
the same
You bend
thing,
over
like,
and you see
in
what
that.
I've done for breakfast. But you can see the detail, you can see much more on what I'm talking about as opposed to on the hanger. So you've got the long mesh sleeve, you've got the lovely beadwork detail, and then this fringe. I love a bit of feather fringe, spoof, ruffle, truffle. Bring it all on. There we go.
I think you, well, whatever. Nothing.
Okay, so the last dress, I only have one. It's a one-off. It's a Carla away. It's a showstopper. It's a New Year's Eve. It's a special birthday. It's a sod it. I don't know when I'm going to wear it, but I love it, so I'm having it. It's a size 14. It's slightly too big for me. Otherwise, I don't think it would be available.
52077 and it's 299.
And this is a lot of dress for £299.
What was it? 52077. So Janice Ross has said, I remember seeing you in this dress in Dubai, with Lily in Dubai, just amazing. Jason Jack said, wow, you look amazing in this dress. Kerry Osborne says, love it. Gillian Musk says, a Strictly outfit. Pat Warren loves it. And that's it.
So this is Carla away, full length gown, full sequin, amazing shape. So when I'm talking, the Americans would be telling me to put my boobs away and that it's aging to show my cleavage. Well, actually, I don't care what you think.
No, I don't either.
So this, what I was talking to you about, a great shoulder pad. So this one has a great shoulder pad in it. So it does fit me, but it probably would need a little bit of the only reason I'm not having it is there's one, and I do want to have special pieces in the boutique available for girls. So this would need a little bit of tweaking for me. Fits me very nicely around the waist, but there is more movement in it. So it's not one of those sequin dresses that are totally uncomfortable. There's movement here. You've got a split. But if you didn't want to be as adventurous with your leg as that, what you could do is have this stitched so that you were then only exposing up to just under your knee. You could go as far as or as little as you wanted. It's got a little tie, so you can tie up whoever you want to, in a good way or a bad way.
All right. Happy days.
The length is good. So I would say the length of this dress is going to be fine for anybody up to 5'6". I've got a super high heel on here, and it's just skimming the ground. If you are short, then yes, this can be adjusted. So what have we got? We've got the plunge neckline. Yes, it shows a little bit of cleavage, but why not? All of this ruching detail here is very flattering around the waistline, and if you're going to go out eating and drinking, then you can just eat and drink to your heart's content, because look, I could get you in there. In fact, I could be pregnant in this dress and it still be flattering, because you've got all this movement here. It feels gorgeous, it feels weighty, it feels quality. I love the colour. I think I could sing a little Marilyn Monroe number in this, but I won't.
There is a God.
Anyway, over to you.
Basically, a couple of... Pat Warren says stunning. Karen Grape says stunning. Gillian Musk says fantastic, so glam and elegant. Pat Warren loves it. Gillian Musk says a Strictly outfit, but I think she was talking about the one before.
Yes, with the fringe. Yes.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed the real eclectic mix today. The curveball came in. We had to show you the knitwear. It is fabulous. We had to show you the accessories because a lot of our accessories have sold out, and the options that have, came into the boutique yesterday really are great Christmas numbers, or just little extra treats for you. We did fulfill our commitment that we were going to show you some festive wear. I have really opened my wardrobe doors to you today, literally, because there's no less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, maybe more, that are literally my own personal style, because I do get a lot when in my own personal page, I love what you're wearing, I love what you're wearing. So I have brought my own personal wardrobe, my personal style to you today to share with you some ideas for Christmas. Equally, if you're not a dressy girl, you can still look fabulous in casual wear. So, I hope you've enjoyed the singing. Lorna, I hope I've made you feel a little bit better. What I will say, I think I'm getting, from the beginning when I popped the question, I think you'd like me to share the love a little bit wider. So we are going to, I think, shall we say unanimously, the vouchers.
But if they keep the comments coming through, then
Yeah,
we can...
so let us know. So at the moment, we're going to do 150, 75 and 50 pounds on Christmas Eve for the top people that Meta tell us that are doing the most commenting, sharing the love, hearting, blah, 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 on our socials. So I would like to share the love a little bit wider, because I've seen lots of people engaging in our campaign to get you to share the love of the Queen Bee across social media. So that would mean that we'll work it out. But what have we got so far? 200 and just shy of, I think it's £275. We've got £275 up for grabs. What we'll do is we'll maybe look to divvy it up, but let us know. We'll work out what that looks like, and we will update you through our socials. But in the meantime, don't wait for what we're going to do, because you're going to lose your Meta points, because Meta is watching you, and we're going to rely on Meta to tell us either who's the top 3 or who's the top 10 in our Christmas sharing the love campaign on our socials. So I would say, I don't know what the grading is, but I would say sharing is most certainly going to get you some hefty points. Certainly commenting or emojis, if that's all that you can do.
I think most of the points comes from sharing the lives.
That's what I think it does. But anyway, so and share is quite easy, because you literally have just got to press the share button and it'll go on your own social media page.
And you've got to be in it to win it.
Well, yes, you don't want to be sat there thinking, gosh, I was that many points away from something. Anyway, do you know what? I might even at the prize pot, once I look at divvying, you know, what's going on, because as you know, we are certainly, Paul's just picking his chin up off the floor, we are certainly, well, me anyway, I'm a business that likes to give back. I like to give back to the charities, and I most certainly like to give to you girls to reward your loyalty and the support that you give us all throughout the year, not just at Christmas. So I don't know if many of you are following the Advent opening, 6:30 every day. We are opening the Advent calendar, and there is a surprise every day behind those doors. I know we've had a few chuckles. I think the favourite one so far is Paul in the bobble hat. So we might have to get him to model a dress if you're loving seeing Paul behind the Advent calendar window.
Absolutely no way.
Last thing to say is we are getting very close. What are we today?
6, I think. 6.
Yeah. You only have 6 days to wait until we start our countdown, 12 days of Christmas. That will run between the 12th and right up to Christmas. You're in for a real treat, girls. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to put my clothes back on. Any more questions, comments?
There's been a lot of comments coming through, but just basically amazing collection, amazing live, very glamorous outfits. You look amazing, says Carolyn Ivans. Kerry Osborne has said amazing collection. Just lots of people are coming through with the share, but keep them coming in terms of like.
What? I am going to share with you. Thank you for saying that I look amazing, but I am the same as you. I have my own. What's the word? Foibles, that things that I don't like about myself. I have my own insecurities, lack of confidence times. Although age has brought that actually I must think less and worry less about the judging and what people think, and just think, do you know what, I've got my health and my family, that is the most important thing. And with that, my extended family, certainly the Queen Bee team here is classed as my family. But thank you for saying I look fabulous. But it's sometimes a mask, girls, that we have to wear. And the more you wear that mask and get your confidence in knowing how to dress and feeling fabulous in the pieces, and then people giving you compliments, it becomes a vicious circle. We're here to help you. Anyway, have a great day, have a great weekend. We're out with the managers tonight. If anybody's in court, come and have a drink with us. See you later. Am I going live next Saturday? Am I live?
Yeah.
I think next Saturday is the last live of 2025. So I will see you in the studio next Saturday at 9:30 if I don't see you before. Have a great one.
Bye from me.
And me. Bye.
Bye-bye.